Hello and welcome to the Heat Signature Daily Challenge. It is the 25th of March, and today we are stealing 3 parts of the Fox Plaza prototype while going as fast as possible. We are glitchstick, boo, technophobe, boo. We got a hammer to bash around with if we need to. We got a self-charging high-capacity slipstream, which we will rely on, and 5 visitors that probably not going to be getting a use. Not with that technophobe. No, technophobe, not with the glitch sickness. Let's go. If it weren't for the glitch sickness, those would be incredible on chip 3. Response, autopilot, jammer gates. Alright, let's go. We're going for speed. We're going for distance. She's all alone, alone in the time of need. As we're racing and pacing and plotting the course. Riding and fighting and biting on our horse. We're going for distance. We're going for that crate. Oh, that is... If it weren't for the technophobe, that could... actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, if it weren't for technophobe, that would actually be a good visit. I keep saying technophobe. If it weren't for glitch sickness. If it weren't for glitch sickness, or if we had a lethal weapon and could blow a hole in this, then we could get that and have a quick way out without passing out. But alas, we've got to run all the way. Maybe the steel item will be something good. It isn't. It's not close to Saturday. It's Wednesday. All right. My schedule is all a mess. Because D&D was canceled this week. I don't know how to measure the week aside from that. Now, in exchange, I did start playing Peak. Which is a lovely game. Alright, so just run through here. Yeah. And then probably best to get the pod. Alright, make sure to not pause when we're going through the door. Reinforcements we don't care about in the slightest. We're gonna take you out in case you've got an item, which you don't. I'm just gonna have this hovering right here, just in case there's some way. Is there some way we can get out of here besides that window? Yeah, probably not. We get the crate. Yeah, I did. I was playing it with friends, part of the D&D group. Stealth shield. Yeah, that's whatever. And then I did some solo. After some tries... Oh, this is not going to be under 10 seconds, is it? This is just too windy. I did manage to reach the peak by myself. Although it was with the significant benefit. Nah, yeah, I knew that was Wasn't gonna be. Oh, maybe with like a fantastic dog that could have been under 10. Did manage to reach the peak, but it was with the benefit of getting a rare item that turned me into a skeleton, which I wouldn't say trivialized it, but it made it significantly easier. Something like that. Guards, bosses, glitch dash, jammer. That's not happening in under 10 seconds either. That's for sure. Do. Oh, that was 3 seconds? That felt better than 3 seconds. Alright, yeah, this is... not happening in under 10. So we're going for crates. Leave stuff behind that we're not gonna need, probably. What's the alarm? 60 seconds, so we want the alarm to go off immediately. Well, semi-immediately. Should have shot before they could see me. Alright, make sure we get that lethal gun. First crate is a lethal gun. That is loud. Just most of the purpose of that gun. Oh well. Alright, next key is easy. Just hope to not lose slipstream. Do I go all the way down there? We're at 5 seconds right now. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. There's no way. Yeah, we're going for the crate. Hoping to find something that gets chip 3 a little bit faster. Open crate, just another hammer. Just getting full redundancy on this one. Alright, we can go whichever direction on this one. Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot to get you. Stash more guns, sure, why not? Can't move our pod yet because the ship's changing direction. Toss a hammer back for you. Should have disabled that sentry gun because that's going to be a hazard on the way out. We could leave through this fuel barrel. That's not going to be faster. No way. Alright. Teleporter? Please? Okay. It's a swapper. That's something. Is that something we want to use, though? It's probably swap with you is fine. Double check that it's rechargeable. It's not the normal orange, which does give me some worry. This is a good time for a stealth shield. We'll just use that to get out here. Alright, get the pod moving right quick. And we catch ourselves. So yeah, we went out of our way for stuff there. Sadly, not really worth it, I don't think. Nothing that really speeds us up on ship 3. But ship 3 has tracker defender, lots of guards, 18 seconds. Shield, glitch dash, alright. Alright, so we're gonna have to be careful on the approach here. The ship has a pretty tight orbit. 18 seconds is like one of the lowest ones it can get in the daily challenge. Probably orbiting that. Let's look at it more closely. Okay, so I got that right there. This might be a good angle, depending on how quickly I can get there. Yeah. There's beginning of 3 seconds. Alright, easy key. If we let the alarm go off. If we don't let the alarm go off, it's a fine key. Same with this one. Do I just let the alarm go off? Probably. Because escaping through this makes sense. We get through here, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be like very slightly faster than going back through there. Oh, no. Visitor is useful. Visitor is useful. We grab this and then we just visit out. And that'll be game. So we can run through, grab. The level 3 key cards are both terrible. But we'll just have to deal. Now, do I want the alarm to go off? We got a few seconds for it to stabilize. I'm gonna go with set it off immediately. I didn't think about the fact that you could put up your shield after hearing me shoot. So hopefully... Okay, we're good. And might as well get shield going on. Ooh, that did reflect off of the one behind him, so that was very close timing wise. Yeah, I'm not gonna run into you. Get you to teleport so you're not in the way. Take you out in case you got a thing, but you don't. I do have loud weapon. It's a slightly terrifying prospect, but I could try and get someone to open the window or door for me. In which case I maybe shouldn't have let you see me. I did happen to forget that I can slipstream through doors. Oh, did that probably changed something on one of the previous ships, huh? And it does change something here because I could just go through this door, but I might get lucky. All right, let's get right up into its business. And then pray they don't teleport above me. All right, that's fine. You just need to walk a little closer. A little closer. I'm very surprised it hasn't opened right now. Okay, there we go. And grab that. This is a rare case where I would be pretty happy with an emergency shield. All these sentry guns everywhere. And also this tracker right here. I'd start remote controlling the pod, but I really need to focus on not getting shot right here. So we're gonna shoot. I didn't think that through, but I got lucky. Then we're gonna shoot, and then shoot again, just to try and make sure we get you. There we go. That's a little useful, but I want to focus on the key. And then we deactivate, and then we run down here, and then we start getting the pod finally moving. We're at 6 seconds now. All right. I have a temptation. Oh, a teleporter. It only matters what it is if it's a sidewinder. Hold on, I've got a thought. We've got a rare situation that we could try and go for. It's not perfectly ideal. One step further, one step further. I wish I had more shotguns on me. But we have a slipstream, we have a high velocity rifle, and we have at least a quick fire super shotgun. I know that if we had like an automatic super shotgun, we would be able to disembark this place at about 2 seconds. I'm not sure how it works if we've only got a quick fire one, but that might be enough. I haven't done this in a long while, and I feel like the time it would take for me to pick myself up in the pod would take too long. So I'm gonna give this a shot. So first we visit, and then we slipstream so that we get things reloaded real quick, and then we start blasting ourselves away, because the high velocity rifle and super shotguns send you away at remarkable speeds. And then we've also got shotguns. I wish I had a couple more of the shotguns that are in the pod, but you see, with the slipstream we get this super shotgun with the quick fire back pretty darn quickly. And with like, if this was, it might still be the case, but especially if this was a automatic shotgun and we had the slipstream going, you can leave faster than you can with the pod. Is what I was getting at. This is still going pretty fast, so we might still have a chance here. Nice thing about this super shotgun is it's not a concussive one. So we've got a whole lot of rounds that we can use for it. Same with the velocity rifle. We're still at 6 seconds. That's a great sign. And we're only halfway through our slipstream. So I think I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. We got 5 minutes on the time on the clock, so that's a good amount of time as well to waste away carefully managing the reloads. Someone just teleported. All right, we're at 7 seconds now. What's our progress like? We're pretty darn far away. We're pretty far away. Yeah, once this slipstream runs out, I might consider starting to move the pod. All right, so now we're at slower reloads. Significantly slower reloads. All right. So the pod has drifted away this far, and we've gotten that far. That's pretty good. Match speed. This is me matching speed with myself. Look how far the pod's moved. While matching speed is usually the fastest acceleration we've got access to. All right, 8 seconds, so we're still within range of the ship. Coming up on 2 seconds of leaving. All right, there we go. Glitch proof. Important point for this is to make sure you leave some ammunition left over, because if you break the speed limit of a pod, then you could just get stuck out in space. All right, that's I'll do one more round. But that's probably good for now. Yeah, we're still at 8 seconds. Yeah. 8 seconds. Like I said, you can leave in 2 seconds. And we're not quite at the maximum speed of a pod, but we are fairly close. All right. 8 seconds. Fantastic. And there I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get under 10 seconds at all if I had picked myself up. So yeah, high velocity rifle, and especially a quick fire or automatic shotgun, super shotgun specifically, with the slipstream, fantastic. If I had a whole inventory of regular shotguns with the slipstream, that would also be probably pretty good as well. I should measure out exactly how long it takes to break out of the area of a ship. Oh, we're almost out of time. Oh, glad I checked because it ticked over right now. Let's go back. All right, we got a 490. Not guaranteed that 7-2 was able to get a perfect style on any of the ships. Let's see how he held up. Okay, they did, but we managed to gain 3 seconds on him. All right. Yeah, so I'm guessing 7-2 went for the crate items as well that I went for, and they're equally not super useful. Who dropped the shotgun? Actually, that shotgun ended up being super useful. That was on ship 2, right? Yeah, that was on ship 2. Okay, that I take it back. That shotgun ended up being extremely helpful for me. Getting out extremely fast on ship 3. So I'll give it that. And then Tracker's gun was also nice. All right, yeah. Very nice. It's fun to be able to use that trick. The first time I used that trick was in a moment of desperation when I was at it was a heat sensor ship and I had accidentally blown up my pod. So I'm like, well, I need some way to leave the ship, and I happen to have a slipstream and some shotguns, and it worked out, and it turns out it's even better than using the pod. Good times. Yesterday came in first with 31 seconds and a 5.99. Very nice. We got 7-2 coming up in second. Hidamari Sketch Homura in third. Cassandra in fourth, and Inky Block in fifth place, making up the top 5. Nice job, everybody. And with that, that is all for today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow.